Well, here we are, out on the Wham once again. We got David here. He's getting going, got a nice setup over here. We've been working all morning getting these dams built so we can run some dirt through these sluices. Crystal Moon down there in the middle of the river. She's just loading, already got corn on the board. We'll go check in with her and see how she's doing. Nice little spot on the river here. Real beauty day. Couldn't ask for much more. Okay, so I'm digging a small hole here. Crystal Moon's feeding the sluice. I'm just digging. We'll go over and see if she's got anything in the box. Okay, what do we got down in there? Anything?
Yeah, there's another one that just popped up. That one was there, that one there, and then they're like buried now.
Oh yeah, a couple pieces in there.
I took a couple videos.
Excellent. We're just out here doing it in the middle of the river. Look at this. Beautiful little cabin. Right here on the Wham. Woo! David's getting ready to do his first cleanup, and we'll check in with him as soon as he gets that sluice cleaned and into the pan. I'm gonna go clean the next sluice for Crystal Moon. She's been running dirt in the middle. I'm not sure where she went, but I've been shoveling. She's been putting it in the sluice. We are gonna go see how much gold we got. We got Crystal Moon out here in the middle of the river. She's running the last of that pail there, and then we're gonna do a clean out. But we are looking at gold in the box. We got corn on the board in there.
Yeah.
Hard to catch it with all the water going. Look at those.
Nice.
Nice. There's a couple of pieces in there. Let's go. Okay, lunchtime.
Lunchtime.
Oh, nothing yet. Not ready. Hopefully soon. Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. Yeah. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, so we're working on
teaspoon.
Little teaspoons into the cleanup buddy. And this is just a little, almost like a mini high banker. You're just loading up the concentrates that we got all day. And we're gonna slowly clean them up. And then we can even run them again at the end.
Oh, okay.
We just got this. We're just outside the cabin window here running this.
Yep.
Crystal Moon getting it done.
Your lens is all cracked.
Yes, it is. All right, we're starting to see gold show up here. Couple pieces up in there. Couple more, big one up there. Yeah, there's some gold showing up in there. We caught some today. Okay, so we cleaned out the gold buddy there. And look at that, we got a pile of gold.
Nice.
Here's a little pile of gold, maybe a couple grains. Whoa, let's zoom in on it. There we go, look at that. Couple grains of corn. And we'll check the lights on the bottom. That was all the duff from the buddy cleanup. We'll see what's inside there. In case something got away. All right, look at that. Couple pieces of gold in a jar right there. Looks good in the water. We'll try again tomorrow to find a few more pieces. All right, here we are back at the camp, day 2. We're gonna get back in that hole today. See if we can't find some more gold. Crystal Moon getting ready over there. Gotta put my waders on, and we're gonna go right down there and dig. All right, here we are, back at the hole. I got a bucket set up there. That's the first scoop of the day right there. 2 buckets, depending on what side of the hole I'm working on. I'm gonna fill them up. Joey's gonna set up there. We've got the bazooka set up there, and the keen set right up there. now. Put that bucket over there. Get the digging down in here. Oh, yeah. Is it break time yet? We got some grains. Yeah. It's cold. Yeah. It's chilly. It takes a minute to get used to it. It's supposed to be 70 today though, so it'll warm right up. Okay, we're gonna check the hole for black sands in the bottom because we've been digging for a while. So we're just gonna wave the magnet around down there a little bit. See if we're still on it. We're still on it. Still on it. Got some black sands in there. Nice little patty of it. We'll go check Joey's hole, see how he's doing. All right, here's Joey's setup. Let's go down and check in his hole. He's got a shovel down in here. We'll give him a courtesy check on the black sands. Go right down in here, just like this. He's got this big rock here, and then his shovel leading down in here. But we're gonna check all around down in there. Oh yeah! There's some black sand down in Joey's hole there. You can see it's all stuck to the magnet. So that's a good sign because basically the magnetite are the heavies that make up the black sands, and most of it is magnetic. And there's also a few other stones in there that might have some iron in them that are sticking. But that's a good hole. That's a good little pile there to see on the end of the magnet. All right, we might as well give a check in the sluice here. Wow, look at this tailings out here. We're gonna have to disperse this a little bit. We got a slight angle to the right on the sluice, which is fine. It's not hurting anything. It's just piling up a little bit more over here. We could slow it down a bit. It is running pretty quick, but wow, look at nice little pieces. Nice few pieces in there. Boom, 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 boom. And we're just gonna feed it one more bucket and then we'll clean it out. Look at that. Look at all that color. I like this view right here, sitting down. Filming, running that sluice. We got one more pail to run through. We're gonna clean it out. Joey's onto his second pail over here. We ran 4 pails. Well, 4 quarter pails. So like probably 1 1/4 full pails. And I also put some scoops through the bazooka out there. In between bucket fills, I've been walking scoops out there and dumping them in there and letting them get all caught up down in there. So hopefully we got a little gold over there too. This guy working hard. He's just dumping it in. Dumping it in. There we go. There we go, just dumping some more in. That's a fast pail right there. Not bad. You get that gold in there. There it is. That's the good stuff. Right at the bottom of the pail. I'm still over here sitting down while everybody else is working. Rinsing pails. That's the hole. You can almost see the bottom now. Couple 2-3 feet deep. That's a motorcycle. Yeah, we're down a couple feet. Trying to keep it wide enough. Well, shoot, Joey got himself a nice little worm. Nice little gold worm. A few other pieces in there, not bad. It's like a nice little piece. Nice little piece right there. He's digging over there where we just checked the magnetics. It's looking pretty good. Okay, we're gonna run all the concentrates from today back through here, through the cleanup buddy, and then we'll show you what we got when we're done. Doesn't look like much in there yet.
Nope, I only did about 5 scoops.
But we will get to the bottom of that and show you what we got all together. Filled our hole in. Supposed to get a 1/2 inch of rain tomorrow, so it'll fill back in pretty good. But not bad. Fill it right back up. All the big rocks back in the hole, all the little ones back in there too. A beautiful half day out here on the river, not bad. We'll come back when we see what she's got cleaned up over there. Okay, there's a couple pieces in there. There's a nice one right there. A lot of garnets in the cells. A few more pieces in there. There's some more down in there. All right, let's clean it out. Okay, there it is. Not bad, few pieces, half a day. We'll add that to what we got yesterday. And we're gonna be rich. There's our gold.
There's not Bering Sea gold here or whatever that is, right?
No, if you give me a second, there's the difference between the gold here and the gold
Look
you're
at
thinking
that.
of.
Pure.